trees, the Zephyr cutting through the breeze. A ship of copper shining in the sun. We're a bunch of friends just having fun. Cerise's hard as nails, Harlan bringing the mail. Kinoko tends the plants in need, and Milo has a call for speed. Quicksilver looks for love, almost sparks cast lightning up above. The trust is what you want it to be. The Zephyr strikes again, a chaotic ride for you and me. The Zephyr strikes again, come and have some fun in the Wildsea when the Zephyr strikes again. Let's go, let's go.
Let's go! What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shattered Tabletop Gaming. It has been about 9,000 years since we have streamed this game, but we are back, and we are finally going to get a long-awaited race
finally
underway. It has been so long. But welcome, everybody, to the Zephyr Strikes Again. This is the Wildsea by Felix Isaacs. Really chaotic game, lots of fun. Definitely check it out. If you're on our Discord, just go ahead and send me a message and everything, and I can get you set up with the appropriate stuff to get your hands on the game and see what it's all about. I'm joined tonight by these super awesome creatives who have been with me since day one of this crazy shenanigans. It's just been fantastic with them. So I'm going to go around the table real quick and let them talk about themselves, their characters, and if they have any socials they want y'all to follow them on or what have you. And then we'll dive into the game. So first, let's go with, my I'm not sure what you want to call it. CEO in crime, Tofu Chipmunk.
That's me, the criminal. Criminal extraordinaire original. Okay.
Original.
So,
Yep.
Today I get to play Priscilla, the very thorny, lovesick cactus, or ectus of the Wildsea. And unfortunately, there will be no diary from Priscilla tonight because she was off on her own escapade. So you'll probably have like Priscilla coming in with like a one of those long cigarette holders with like
Right about that. Mm-hmm.
Looking oddly relaxed. Yep.
Fun thing is, I know what Sophie's talking about.
And she was like, this time I wasn't the one poking holes. And and with that, I will pass it over to Linen.
Which is me. I'm Juniper, Linen and Spice, most places on the internet. I play in a few different places now, both here on Shattered Tabletop Gaming as well as Mastery Nord, and now also in a game over on Dark Domain. Almost forgot the name. Tonight I am playing Kinoko, who is a gal or a mushroom person, obviously. They're I guess one of the chaos members of the crew, although to be fair, this whole crew is chaos, except for Cerise, who is like the cat herder of the group, I feel.
She is the brain cell.
She is the brain cell. Speaking of the brain cell, take it away, Crow.
Hello, I'm Crow Stark Maven, and tonight I'm going to be playing the brain cell of a very chaotic crew. You can find me just about anywhere on the internet as Crow Stark Maven. And I've also been active over on Dark Domains for quite a few of their shows and all that. Occasionally I show up on my Mastery Nord, but often I'm here. So, on STG. And I'm working on trying to get the ball rolling on my own Twitch channel. So, check things out. It's fun. And yeah, I'm the spooky pirate robot woman, Cerise Holt, who holds the brain cell. She is the human among Muppets.
Oh, yeah.
So, That's it for me.
Awesome. And I'm Ray. I am the Arc Master this evening. I do most of the Arc Mastering over on Shattered Tabletop Gaming, except when a few super awesome folks step up, like G9 from Magical Mist. She does a Glitter Hearts game called Glimmering Pines. I get to be in that one as a player with Tofu. We are magical kids at a magical summer camp learning to use our magical powers. And as you can imagine, that is not going well. My character in the last episode earned the nickname 3 Diaper Riker. Thank you very much for that, Tofu.
3 diaper Riker. 3 diaper Riker.
Do we want to know, or is this a like better left alone kind of situation?
It was a whole thing with a magical otter and ding dongs, and there was some vomit, and yeah. So anyway,
And
Cool.
my character has a really mean doppelganger.
yes.
So she got to bully Riker.
Which was
Nice.
very odd.
I guess.
The turning have tabled. That is
That
for
was
sure.
the meanest I could come up with.
See,
That
I can't
is-
imagine Tofu being mean, like at all, even in character. I don't know. Maybe I
Right?
just haven't seen that side of Tofu.
That's why I was like, that's why the diaper Riker came up. I was actually quite proud of myself for that one. I was like, no, I don't know how to be mean. So
it was good. It was definitely blindsided. I was like, whoa, what the heck? I was like, how do I respond to this?
Mhm.
So with that being said, if you check out our STG link tree, you can find links to all of our amazing collaborators and friends that have shared their stuff with us. We even have just social links to like TikToks and things like that. So make sure to head over and check that out. If you hang out with us and you're just chilling in Twitch and you're racking up points, you can spend those on the most chaotic channel point redeems that I think I've seen on a channel. It realistically just designed to create as much chaos as possible. With that being said, every 15th of the month, we do a drawing for our Twitch subscribers. And if you win, you get a whole bunch of cool stuff. Two sets of dice, 4 STG stickers. 2 of them are originals, like behind me. 2 of them are like holographic shiny stickers, which anybody who plays the Pokemans knows that shiny is good. And you also get a free sample of tea from the Healing Wish Tea House. It's healingwishteahouse.com. The really good tea. Don't take my word for it. Try it. Anyway, there's my shameless plug for that. What else we got? What else am I missing?
the 12 days of holidays.
Ah, yes, the epic mega crazy collaboration going on. We are currently assembling the Avengers of DMs. We currently have 9 or 10 DMs. We're looking for 12. We're doing a holiday Christmas fundraiser. There we go. And basically, each DM is going to get to one shot one day from the song 12 Days of Christmas. And basically, we've selected days. They're kind of getting randomly chosen. And then you build the one shot around that day from the song. And it'll be in order through the month of December. We're going to try and get them all done from the 1st to sometime before Christmas actually happens. So definitely, if you're interested in being a DM for that, send me a message on Discord or email shatteredtabletopgaming@gmail.com. Let me know if you're interested. We'll get you in. We'll get you set up. And yeah, so far, it's going to be insane. I was kind of worried about the logistics of it, but it's kind of all fallen into place kind of neatly so far. So it'll be good. Lennon is actually going to be stepping up and being a DM for that one. So that's going to be crazy. And by the way, it does not have to be Dungeons and Dragons. That is a important distinction. I'm actually kicking this thing off with day number 1, and I'm going to be doing our flagship game of Shattered Dawn. I think there's talk of Root is going to be another game. There's Glitter Hearts. Like everybody's kind of coming up with their own things. So it's going to be
probably doing Candela Obscura, which means it'll probably be leaning into the more of the horror theme of it. So we'll see how that goes.
I love Candela Obscura.
Okay.
That's amazing.
That sounds awesome. And that is also another point is that once we've got all the DMs kind of set up and in place and ready to go, we're going to put out the all call for players. We need all the players we can get. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It is definitely coming. All right. I think with all of that out of the way, we can kick off our game for this evening. As Tofu said, Priscilla will not be doing her usual diary, so that's okay. We'll just dive into the game. When we last left our intrepid heroes, we'll go with that.
Sure.
The mayor had just made an announcement saying that anybody and everybody can now be in the race. So there are people coming out of the woodworks with just homemade, band-aided together ships. Anything that they could get their hands on, they have turned into ways to race. Some people have even gone so far as to just take like a couple pieces of board and make them into like a raft and strap an engine to it. Whatever they can do. Everybody's just hoping to win that prize from the mayor and greatly improve their life and their status within the town of Treeview.
No one
Has
knows.
the mayor specified what the prize actually is? Because I feel like
the mayor has not. Has not in any way. Only all the mayor has said is that the prizes are awesome.
Right. That isn't sus at all.
These things happen. But what I will say is that ever since all of you had visited the mayor's home, he has increasingly gotten a little more paranoid and a little more like sweaty every time he addresses people. It's like he's lost something very important, but doesn't want to let on that he's lost it. Like maybe he's even like a little nervous that his secret might get out.
Yeah, we totally understand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to post that up so everybody can read it.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh. So good. So that brings us to the morning of the race. It's about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. The sun has just kind of started coming up over the horizon and everything. It's lit up enough that you can see what's going on, you know. It's not like the twilight hours or anything. People are starting to line up at the starting line already, and you can see just all these makeshift boats that I was talking about. They're really trying. Like one is just a lawn chair bungee corded to an engine. Like
Amazing.
Like we're going for it. Like they, got to go fast. So I'm going to turn it over to y'all to kind of discuss the plans here.
So
Okay.
we're gonna strap Kanoko in.
They're
Oh, I don't need straps. Kanoko just goes and like bounces onto the platform like flubber style, and then just kind of secretes this gooey substance that solidifies and like essentially super glues them onto the platform.
See? No strapping required. I come with built-in adhesive.
Above the table, I can't wait till like Cerise goes so fast that it like stretches Kanoko backwards.
It's okay.
Like
It's
an
okay.
inflatable tube guy, but sideways.
Yeah.
It's okay. The platform has these handrails.
Yeah. And then like the top of your shroom like opens up almost like an umbrella, just like flap. Yeah.
Like flips inside out, just like an umbrella that's
reversed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's great.
I mean, I'm just Cerise, this is all you. You're the it's your echo. You tell us when you're ready.
Sorry, I feel like the Wild Bay is the messiest it has ever seen. Like, everything is strewn about. Some pieces that she thought would be useful wound up not being useful, were tossed elsewhere. And her shawl still has blood on it, so it's just laying around somewhere else. That was from a different night. That is not recorded or streamed at all. And her hat is actually kind of askew, but she fixes it as she finally makes like the final adjustment, putting one of the sides of the echo back down. Put the echo picture, the race one, and the Wildsea general, because why not? Like, it now has, along with the two parallel running chainsaws, it has 4 wheels, and each of the wheels has copper plating along the sides of it, and on the copper plating there's little cups kind of on the side of the wheel to act as, like, you know, some sort of propulsion in water. But to watch the echo, she's like moving stuff around. Finally takes notice of Kanoko basically glued to the platform.
Hi.
Takes a pause, and then just goes back to moving things out of the way. Alright, Kanoko, I guess, are you ready for launch? I don't think you've really done this with me.
I mean, I'm definitely ready for launch.
And you notice that Kanoko now has an additional thing that they did not have prior to leveling up, as they just did. Kanoko now has a spore slinger, which is a sling-like contraption for lobbing spore bombs. So indeed, Kanoko is ready for launch.
Okay. Yep.
Because there are no rules to this, right? So we can sabotage as much as we like.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in that case, Cerise says nothing else. Opens up the Wild Bay doors below the echo, jumps up onto the echo where she normally sits, and then she clicks a mechanism on these wires that suspend the echo, and the wires let go, and so the echo just drops straight down onto the treetop. And the engine roars to life, and we go to the starting line.
Well, before you guys go to the starting line, I know Kanoko has a whole bunch of eyes, but like Priscilla just chooses 2 of them and then fastens goggles onto Kanoko to cover just the 2. Well, all the other eyes are like slowly blinking.
I love that. Oh,
Like,
speaking of
well,
Priscilla,
I couldn't make like goggles for every single one of your eyes, Kanoko, but at least you can see out of two of them no matter what gets in y'all's way. So
Thank you. That's really handy. Hopefully we don't need it too much if there's not too much like dust and water and stuff. Cerise, are you wearing the outfit that Priscilla made for you? The one that was gonna distract the guy that was totally in love with you?
An
Remember?
outfit?
yeah, Priscilla made you an outfit.
I sewed like this. Imagine the little jumpsuits from like Mamma Mia, Dancing Queens, like the 70s, little jumpsuit with the straps, and you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know.
And like bell bottoms and stuff. Okay, and then like a little cape behind you, and the cape has like our flag symbol stitched into it, stitched by Will. Okay, Will stitched our flag symbol onto the little cape behind, and then it's a really short cape though, so it doesn't get in Kanoko's way. And like the little jumpsuit is all sparkly and sequined, and that way it does little flashes of light to like distract everybody and maybe even blind a few people. So,
There we go. There.
Yeah.
Nice.
How do we weaponize glitter?
Yeah. I mean, we could fill spore bombs with glitter as well and just lob them at people. That
Yeah.
would.
And then
That would work quite well.
the whole pattern on the jumpsuit matches with Cerise's mask.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it.
Nice.
Oh, Kanoko also has a little cape that gets tied around, so that way it looks like a team uniform.
Oh, cute.
Ah,
I
nice.
love that.
I feel like Cerise is in a bit too much of a rush to put on the outfit properly, so she kind of like puts it around her as a sash, and like the cape is like this sort of like shoulder half cape. She like ties it on, gets on, does not necessarily fully realize that's an actual outfit.
Wait. But if you put it on properly, it might actually distract Red
No
Morgia,
time.
who was
No
totally
time. We gotta
eyeing
get
you
to
up.
the.
All right. Okay.
Well, I
We
mean,
gotta
I think we have plenty of time, Mr. Ray Mayer, sir.
The mayor hasn't said anything
Hasn't
today.
said anything about starting the race yet. You got time, Cerise. And then I'm like, Kanoko and I will like start getting her Cerise to
They're like putting the armor on for
yeah,
you.
like
Yeah.
It will. Everything finally just goes straight through Cerise. And she's like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure he said it starts at like sunrise."
nope.
Nope.
I pulled back through my notes.
You still have time to
starts
put
at
the outfit
dawn.
on.
It
No,
starts.
you're right.
at
Race
dawn.
is tomorrow at dawn, is what it says. Yeah. So.
At dawn.
But hey, we could
then
we
you
could
have
have got up.
plenty of time.
We could have got up before dawn. Well and truly before dawn. You know.
I like to think that Kanoko's wearing those goggles like on their shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder if the others
that's
are
awesome.
still trying to like get the outfit actually on Cerise, but Cerise is being stubborn, so everything's still just going through her.
Kanoko sends out like 20 pseudopods, to some of them to hold Cerise in place, some others to be dragging up bits of cloth, just like.
But nothing's landing.
Like Snow
Yep.
White getting dressed by little animals. But in
Exactly.
this case, this is little suit of hides. Oh my god,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah. Except nothing's
There's-
landing.
There's a whole musical scene, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It-
Or like the
It's
movie
like-
Transformation, where it's like somebody goes,
Yeah.
it's just like magical.
Yeah, but like the transformation or like the quick change is going horrendously wrong.
So when the echo drops down and like you both start to head off towards the starting line, Priscilla, you're kind of watching them drop away and all of that, and to your left there's like very heavy like feet thumping.
Oh, thank God it's just feet. Okay.
Yeah, it's like and then
Oh no.
despite their best efforts, Rhonda shows up next to you holding a frying pan with eggs and like watches them fly off.
Ooh, protein. Thanks, Rhonda. I'll eat on their behalf.
Oh.
Oh.
It like holds the pan out to you.
Well, looks like I've got egg on my face now.
No mouth to speak of.
Oh my gosh. The fried egg, I put it on so it looks like I'm smiling.
Of course.
Oh god.
Mm. Delicious. Oh my word. All right. Okay, so Will gets the Zephyr up and ready because, as was discussed, Priscilla is going to be running like pit crew style. Will has, like not necessarily shortcut directions how to get to each checkpoint, but he can get there before everybody else. And so the two of you can kind of head out to start heading that way, get to where you need to be, get into position and all of that. Cerise and Kanoko, the two of you pull up to the starting line. As I said, it's chaos incarnate. There's people that have no business being here. There are other people who have very, very nice racing ships. You see Red is there with his ship, and yeah, pretty much like eyeballing Cerise. Like he's pretty much given up on winning the race at this point. He's just like, I just want to impress Cerise. That's all I care about.
And Cerise is giving him no attention whatsoever. She is focused.
Laser
Playing hard
focused.
to get.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's totally the intent.
Let's see. Ixo is also there. He's ready to go fast. Basically bolstered up the engines to go even faster with less turning capability.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not
And
going to go wrong at all.
No.
I forget. What was the catcher's name? I forget now.
The catcher is
Veshka?
Veshka, I think that
Veshka.
was it. Yeah.
Yes.
They are not there.
Yep.
They have
Good.
officially given up racing and are now pursuing a singing career thanks to the crew of the Zephyr.
Yep.
Them. I'm so happy for them. That's awesome.
So with that, all the engines are starting up. People are revving up, getting ready to go, just waiting for the mayor to show up. And much like what happened before, fireworks kind of go off and everything, creating this large, illusory kind of profile of the mayor. And he's like, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, slimes, cacti, moths, and every other person.
Cat.
Cats.
I can't properly show him, but
Prepare for the most exciting race that we have ever put on at Treeview. When the light turns green, you may begin. And his whole silhouette turns red. and there's like this long pause as people are like, the whole nine. One person actually like falls off of their engine as it shoots up into the air. It's like, what you got going on here? What's all this about?
Hello, I love you too. No, not that
They grew up fast.
so
Right?
fast.
Some of the other engines and just ships in general are catching on fire. It's a mess.
Damn. Okay.
The light turns yellow, and at this point, we're gonna have to roll for some initiative. So we're gonna roll speed, Cerise.
Speed. Yes. And I just upgraded that. Woo!
Yeah.
I got a 6.
Yay.
What were the other ones? What were all the dice?
That's right. 6, 5, and a 4.
Awesome.
So for 5, 6.
All right. The mayor's face turns green. All the fireworks start just popping off left and right. And Cerise, you and about 3 or 4 other smaller ships. What's the Echo? What's that class called?
Outrider.
Outrider.
Yep.
Yes. Basically, you all get the jump. You have the initial ability to take off before everybody else. What you might lack in like sustained speed, they have you have in spades with just getting started.
Yep.
So you all take off across the Wildsea. For the first portion of this, it's all just kind of the normal treetops and pine trees, things like that. You're tearing across it. You can see the Zephyr kind of shimmering and glinting in the distance as it heads off to the next part. You travel for about 30 to 40 minutes when the both of you begin to smell that like salty sea air smell. As you reach the first portion of the race. Up ahead, you can see where the trees end. It's like seaweed and like fungus that's just kind of floating on the surface, but it actually has like the wave, like as if seaweed were sitting on top of the ocean, so you can see it like kind of like floating up and down. There is no ocean to speak of. This is just Krezerin that has made seaweed grow to astronomical proportions. And you and the other Outriders reach this part first. So the question is, what do you two do?
I just keep on going like I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Are the other Outriders close to us? Like, how far away are they?
There's one that's about 10 feet away from you, like kind of off to the behind you, but off to the side a little bit, like kind of catty corner. The other ones are like in line with you, but they're pretty far spaced out.
I would like to fuck with the one that's behind on a diagonal.
Sure.
And I'm not sure whether to like throw a spore bomb as in to do damage or whether to just throw like a glitter bomb at them for distraction and potentially blinding capability.
Both
I
are
don't
amazing
particularly want to
options.
kill anyone, but you know.
Aw. I mean,
Yet.
yeah.
Yes. Keyword.
Yeah, I might just throw a a spore bomb with hallucinogenic spores as opposed to a damaging spore bomb.
Oh no. Okay. Awesome. Fantastic. You hit them. I mean, they're driving straight into it pretty much. You barely got to do anything. Just like kind of yeet it over your shoulder. Like, yeah, they get hit with the spores. It takes a few seconds for it to start kicking in, but they slow down immensely as they're like trying to get whatever off of them. Like they think something's crawling all over them, and so they're
Ooh.
trying to get it off. Yeah.
I feel bad about that now. Like that's a horrible hallucination.
Cerise, as soon as you hit the seaweed, I'm gonna need you to roll saws for me.
Sauce. Okay. Don't look.
Yeah, it's best not to look at them.
I got a 4 and 2 6s.
Nice.
Hell yeah. So that is a twist. So you all can let me know what the twist is, since that's a group effort decision. But while you're thinking of that, the idea that you had with the cups and everything, it works perfect. And you start riding across this seaweed like it's nothing. The other outriders, one's kind of struggling with it. The other one, they're kind of like zipping over top of it. They're not even touching it. And then out of friggin' nowhere, Ixo blasts past both of you. I mean, like seaweed is being moved out of the way, and you just hear
Okay,
Oh, I
so
found Nixo.
here's the twist I propose. Since it's a 6, it's a success. I propose that the twist is that although the echo does go over the seaweed without any issues, it actually ends up yanking up a couple of the really long seaweeds and wraps around Ixo's machine as he's zipping by. And so he's going so fast, it's actually pulling us to go a little bit faster too.
Oh.
How about I like the idea, but it's more like Ixo's ship, like you know how some boats, when they go fast enough on the water, they leave like this sort of a wake.
Yeah.
Ixo hits part of that wake, so some of that wake tangles up on Ixo's ship, drags us.
Yeah, that works for me.
all right. Yeah. I love that. And so, Cerise, you're still controlling. Think of it as like almost like you're parasailing.
Yeah.
So you're still in control of like how far of a drift you get, but you're going so fast at this point that Kanoko actually does like lean back a little bit. You're like we were joking about. You're like,
Your little
Use the
umbrella
railing,
head,
Pinocchio!
your little umbrella head does open up like an umbrella, and then you guys do fly just a little bit like a parasail,
let me see if I can turn it.
The hat doesn't want to do it. But
like above water.
yeah, it is like a parasail thing. Love it.
Kanoko stretches out and is almost floating, like wee. Oh my gosh! All right, so yeah, you all are moving now. Unfortunately, at some point, there will have to be a turn.
Yes.
Poor Ixo. So
Make sure to let go of Ixo before that happens.
right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
while you all are in nitro boost mode, following behind Ixo, you can see in the distance some of the other ships are starting to catch up now. They've got their momentum going. They're stoking the engines. They're shoveling coal. They're doing whatever they can. But we're gonna cut over real quick to the Zephyr. Will's just kind of in position, kind of brings the ship to a stop, and he gets out a spyglass. He looks off into the distance, and then he turns to Priscilla and holds it out, like, here you go.
I look through it, but I look through it nervously, very slowly, okay. Because the last time I looked through a spyglass, I saw something nobody should ever see.
That's right. That's so true. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. This time you do not see terrible, terrible things. But
no naked dance.
No naked dance this time. But you do see all of the ships. The spyglass, it works, but it's a very, think of a very early age spyglass, by our account. It kind of works. You can see the echo and everything that's going on. You can see the other ships gaining on them and everything. And it's just an expanse of ocean that goes forever. But with the spyglass, you see that this seaweed ocean turns, but the track continues straight. But they need to somehow get from the ocean part to the normal treetop part. And this is where you see a large aquatic creature. we'll just call it an aquatic creature. Where did I put that? Uno momento.
Okay.
Aquatic in quotation marks, I assume.
Yeah. I wrote everything on WordPad, and then the formatting of it got really messed up.
Oh no. I hate that.
It's not a scuttle reaver. That was for something else. Well, apparently I have completely lost it anyway, so...
Hello.
Anywho, this creature, it is made of the same kind of seaweed, so it goes through the seaweed motion without any issues at all. It just slides through like a snake. But upon using your spyglass, you see that it is basically the largest whale you've ever seen in your life, made out of this seaweed. The part that catches your attention, though, is there is the smallest ramp on its back. Someone installed a wooden ramp on its back just for this race.
And that's ahead of what Cerise and Kanoko are about to. Okay.
Yep.
So we're supposed to go up the ramp to get off the ocean part and into the
Into the regular trees.
Okay.
But Kanoko and Cerise do not know this yet.
May I make a little argument for Kanoko being stretched out as they are and kind of paragliding almost, for being able to see a little bit ahead,
The fact
from
that
above.
we're up.
Oh, I'm going to use our little octopus arms and wave down at Kanoko where Kanoko is, because I'm sure Kanoko can kind of see something.
Yeah.
And it's not very clear. And I'll do like ASL type of hand gestures, or like like the kind of hand gestures with the arms that kind of like shows a little ramp of some sort, like two of the arms coming together to show a little ramp, and then a third arm pointing in that direction that Kanoko is looking in.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to yell that down to Cerise.
Ramp ahead. That's how we get out.
Understood. I'm gonna pay attention for a ramp, and once I see it like within good enough distance, I'm gonna kite us free from the vines connecting us to Ixo. Because I know that would be a disaster.
Yeah.
Is this like one of those Mario Kart ramps where you can like...
Yep.
Okay.
It sure is.
Yeah.
So yeah, the concerted effort between all of you, you are able to see the ramp. Now, with your prior knowledge of the ramp, you're able to actually steer more appropriately towards it.
Mm-hmm.
So Cerise, all I'm going to need for you is a tilt roll, and you get advantage. So you get to add 2d6 to that.
I get to roll 5 dice.
Nice.
I'm so glad I have so many d6s. We got another twist. 2 5s, so that's twist. A 4, 3, and a 2.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you hit the ramp. You know that part is good. You're gonna make the ramp.
We are cut loose from Ixo before we hit that ramp.
Yep. So y'all let me know. Oh no. Let me know what the twist is.
I feel like having Tofu come up with the twists is a good, like, that's pit crew cat like territory. I feel like that's, I don't know.
A little bit, yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, not putting you on the spot, but
Well, if you need a second, I can tell you what happens with Ixo real quick.
Okay, yeah, that actually helped from last time.
Okay, so Ixo still going full throttle. Let's face it, his racing ship has 2 speeds, off and max. So he is tearing towards this ramp at high speed. Unfortunately, it is on the back of a living creature. Not having the ability to turn, that's the problem. So the whale moves 1 centimeter to the right, just enough for Ixo to hit the edge of the ramp. You see him go completely upside down and start corkscrewing into the treetops. So he is now effectively in the thrash of where you all are about to land on top.
Okay.
So he's like,
so here's the what's the word again? The
twist.
Thank you. Here's the twist that I propose. So with Ixo hitting just barely the ramp, which most likely tickles that whale to feel something riding on its back, like a whale does. It does the little blowhole squirt thing, and when it does that, it hits all of us, like Ixo, Cerise, Kanoko, and gives us a slightly even higher boost to get even further.
We hit the ramp. We're right above it, and the
you feel the blowhole right underneath, like push you a little bit, just a little bit more. And it helps. Ixo still corkscrews, but it helps him not like crash into the thrash where like it could be painful, but like not as high as how Cerise and Kanoko goes.
Got it. Love it.
that.
Love it. Oh, by the way, the most unoriginal name I ever could have given a creature. I found it. It's called the kelp whale.
I mean, it's descriptive. You can fairly accurately.
It's a
It
thing.
does the job.
It's a thing. So here's the thing. You all are now completely covered with salt water. Metal and salt water do not get along very well. Not a problem immediately, but will be a problem later. But
I
with
feel like
that,
mushroom and salt water don't get along very well either.
that's a very good question.
Yeah.
I think it does dry out mushrooms.
Probably.
Mm.
It dries out most vegetables, hey, so I would imagine it would do that for a mushroom.
We're gonna get a very
Ray
weak
Googling.
go back.
Kanoko just shrivels a little bit.
Gonna
When
need
mushrooms
As you
get-
Googling.
When
You are
mushrooms,
Googling.
you damn right I'm Googling. When mushrooms get salt water on them, they will first release moisture and small organisms like mites, and the salt water will draw out the moisture from the mushrooms.
Well, at least you can
Okay.
cleanse the possible mites that you didn't know that you might have had.
That I might have had, yeah.
Oh my gosh. What if those mites that are coming out of you like land on like racers behind you guys?
So first it was a hallucinogenic get
Yeah.
the bugs off my skin. Now it's a real get the
Now
bugs
it's
off
real.
my skin.
My worst nightmare!
Oh my gosh. That poor racer. Gonna be traumatized.
It's the guy in the lawn chair.
Please tell me he's at least got a bungee cord strapping him onto the lawn
Oh,
chair.
of
that
course.
he's not
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
Safety first, yeah. He is- but because of the bugs, has completely missed the ramp. So,
Mhm.
oh my gosh.
Oh, poor guy.
All right. So the question is, at this point, I leave it up to you. You can either pit stop and try to get the salt water off of you and the ship and everything, so that it will not cause damage in the future, or you can continue on and take your chances.
Above the table, I vote for stopping. That's my gut feeling, is to get the salt water off. But what do you think?
Yeah, above table, my main question is like, what rules are we talking about to get the salt water stuff?
Well, that would be up to our illustrious pit crew. How would you get the salt water off?
Not how to get it off. Sorry, like if we kept going, what role would that be?
If you keep going, it will not come off.
So you see, mean
No,
like
like-
what actual mechanical penalty would it cause for us if we
Yeah.
continued? Is that what you're asking?
Like,
Eh,
Mechanical penalty, or like what would I have to roll if we just keep going and like just kind of see if it keeps working?
At present, nothing. It will have no mechanical problems, but it will 100%. It will rust the Echo, and it will also rust Cerise.
Oh no, we're stopping. Sorry, that's
Well, does it
we
of-
can't.
of stuff. It's racist. I've got stuff. Okay, that's fine. Sure, we'll stop. It's not like I didn't prepare for stuff.
To be fair,
Alright.
look, either other people are going to be stopping with us, or they're going to have like some potential penalty rust issue stuff, in future. So
There's going to be
Oh,
people
yeah.
stopping for mites.
yeah,
Yeah, that is 100%. Yeah.
Even NASCAR has to stop to change their wheels out. So
Yeah.
like
exactly.
at some point you guys should be stopping.
All right,
Which
let's get
you
the
all,
salt
yeah, like
water off of us.
there's ships all lined up like pit crew style and everything so that people can pull in. some of the pit crews are kind of looking around like, where's my racer? Like, where'd they go? There also is a disproportionate number of pit crew to racer, because like some people didn't even have pit crews. They were just hoping to go the whole race without stopping. But anyway, yeah, there's other people stopping. There are people trying to get mites off of them. They have no idea where they came from. You can hear like a plethora of people are like, they didn't say there'd be ocean mites. What the crap kind of sea-ridden bullshit is this?
Kinoko going. "Do-do-do-do-do-do."
Meanwhile, Cerise is cleaning out the salt water.
Yeah, so Will and I were ready with like hoses to like rinse everybody off, rinse the echo off, spraying them down like pit crew style. Like we're ready and we're going as fast as we can. You know, like no time to chit chat and wonder what happened, because we've been watching this with our spyglass, so we knew what to prepare.
Fantastic. The pit stop does not take long. Priscilla and Will have this thing down. They spray. Cerise, you're cleaning yourself up. You get back on the track and give me another speed roll.
And Rhonda comes back with another pan of eggs, and it's like, oh, Rhonda, they've already gone.
Rhonda comes back with an egg panini. Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Poor Rhonda.
See.
For anybody that may not know, Rhonda is technically Priscilla's pet rhinoceros. That somehow at one point a joke was made that they cook scrambled eggs, and there we are.
Yep.
We are not asking where the eggs came from because we do not want to know that.
100% best not to ask.
Yep. I got a 4, and a 2. I got another twist.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
Yeah, you're not at the top of the pack getting back out, but that's mostly because some people just didn't stop. They're taking their chances. There's only a handful ahead of you, so, but you know, come on, the Echo is going to be number one. Come on.
Oh yes, I know my ship.
Yeah.
Right. So, what are we doing for a twist? You've started back out. You've gone into full speed.
I think the twist is, since this is the speeding roll, that when they start off going back out again, there is a slight loss of control. Not like Cerise is actually losing control, but like you know, like when you rev an engine and then it burns the tires first before it blasts off, right?
Oh, so essentially, burning rubber.
Yeah, burning rubber. So like I think it starts a little fire in the crew next to us.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, that's so mean.
That's brilliant. Oh, it'd be perfect if it was Red who was next to us.
Can we do a roll for that? Oh, no, Red's doing it.
Red, while still waiting to head out, sees you all getting ready to take off, and he's just like watching you and everything. Like, he's very impressed by the Echo and everything. He's like trying to throw winks at Cerise, who's obviously not seeing it at all. And thanks to the burning rubber, you do actually catch Red's ship on fire. You can hear like the sound of like a bell, you know, like old fire engines had the bell. It's like ding, 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 ding. They're running around trying to hose it down.
And we are gone.
And you're gone.
I feel like it's very specifically Red's ship because Red wanted to be next to us to flirt with Cerise. I feel like that's
Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna
ought
call.
to teach them.
I'm gonna call over to Red, and I'm gonna be like, "Looks like she's got the hots for you."
Hey.
Reputation +1. All right. Again, you travel for quite a ways as you enter the next leg of the race. This time, instead of rolling kelpy seaweedish, you feel like a desert heat as you get close. And in the distance, you can see the tops and like even kind of middle. These things are like astronomically taller than even the ironroot trees. Are those very iconic style cacti. Some of them are flowering, you know, they've got like that sweet cactus smell. You can see there's some cactus pears here and there. The racers that kind of took off ahead of you, you see some of them just, they're straight out like, and they kind of bump into some of these or get too close to some of these cacti. And you see, much like a porcupine, they kind of throw the quills a little bit, hitting people, hitting the ships, just whatever. Some people veer off course. Some people fall off of their racers, and you two reach the edge of the territory.
Yep. And at this point, I take in everything that's happening between like the racers and the cacti, and I'm gonna kind of like on the edge of like whatever radius I notice, I'm gonna kind of use that radius almost like barrel racing.
Nice.
Like horses, like doing that and staying on course, but staying just out of the range.
Hold on, Kodoko. Go ahead and give me a tilt roll as you slalom through the cacti.
This would be crazy if it was another twist. Watch, that's not gonna happen because I spoke about it. Not a twist. Bye, guys. 6, 5, and a 1.
Nice.
You are deftly maneuvering and muscle for rank.
It's like I'm meant for this.
Mhm.
Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Kanoko, while this is happening, and Kanoko or Cerise is very hyper focused on making sure that you're not getting stabbed by cacti. You notice there are creatures attacking some of the racers. They are aerial seed pods that glow red. And you see them almost like heat-seeking missiles shooting towards and like chasing after racers.
Can I tell whether they are literally heat-seeking or whether something else is attracting them?
I will give you, well, yeah, I'll just give it to you that being, I don't want to say a plant, but being who Kanoko is, these are called sky scorchers, and they are actually sentient predatory seed pods, and they are drawn to heat sources. They have been known to wipe out entire fleets of ships.
Okay.
And all of you coming through right now are super tasty.
Cerise, we need to cool down real fast. Those things are gonna attack us just like they're attacking everyone else.
If I'm a plant material, does that mean my ambient temperature is the same as the environment? Like, do I have an internal heat source as a creature, or am I cold, like the environment?
That is a super good question.
Because if I am cold,
How hot is the desert?
And
Oh,
it's
it's
a desert. It's
like
hot.
110. I don't know what that would be in Celsius. Sorry,
So I
So
just
300 and something.
I feel like you start smelling the like cooked mushrooms.
Um, what?
43.333.
that's hot. Okay.
Interesting.
Uh,
Could I, hearing this and hearing the words heat seeking, could I use my spectral sort of aspect, but kind of try and reach it out to the Echo and Kanoko, like covering us all, to where we basically, to the heat seekers, become ghosts, like not even there, and will
okay.
cancel out the heat.
Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's a good use of that.
I was just like, I'm gonna ask if I could do this because I know I can do it to myself.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Well, I'm
I
just saying this like-
absolutely. Yeah, you basically turn the Echo and Kanoko into spectral beings like yourself.
Ooh.
I will say though that through a very quick Google search, some mushrooms do emit heat through the incubation stage, but they remain colder than their surroundings using a cooling process similar to sweating.
Okay.
We're learning all kinds of stuff about mushrooms today. But irrelevant, you are spectral now.
Okay. That's cool.
And so you are able to continue through this particular area unimpeded. You actually managed to get the drop on most of the racers. And now it is you. It is the Echo and one other as you get through this part. You defeated all my traps technically, so there's no damage to the Echo.
How
Yes.
far away are we from the other contender that's, on par with us? Or like how what's the lay of the land,
I will say that you're about 5 meters apart,
Okay.
but like neck and neck. And
I
so
would like to try something.
Yeah. I was gonna say you can try something. I'll even allow Priscilla to try something from the Zephyr.
What I'd like to try, does the opponent have eyes? Does our opponent?
That's a very important question in this game.
Yeah.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
They do have eyes. They are a
Sweet.
Ketra.
What I would like to do then is I would like to use an aspect called stare down, which is the description is locking eyes with an opponent allows you to assail their mind with unwanted sensation, manifesting as LR salt damage. I haven't looked into what that is. Only works on creatures with sight. So playing on the theme of bugs crawling under your skin, that's the unwanted sensation that I would like to give this Ketra.
Okay. Being that Ketra are basically jello molds that insert things in to make a skeleton, you see them begin peeling jello layers off as they're slowing down. They're like,
Oh no.
I feel bad now.
I hate this race. I hate it so much.
So it's great. Yeah, Cerise just keeps going.
Will watches you all drive by like he looks at you, Priscilla, and he's like, well.
And then I look at Will and I'm like, well.
Okay. He like goes back to the steering wheel. One day the two of you are gonna have the deepest conversation, but today is not that day.
was the deep conversation,
Right? That
That
was.
was it.
For Will.
Nobody-
That was.
Nobody understands. Will speaks with body language.
Have you never had
Will
the
just said
kind of
3 whole syllables.
Yeah,
Like, that's
I
a
mean-
lot for you.
have you never had the kind of friendship where you just know what the other person is thinking? That is the kind of friendship I have with Will. Like, he says that, and I'm like, no, I get it totally, Will. Like, yeah, you're totally right about that. But like, we really should just like keep our focus on the race. So let's just do that, and that's what my Will says. So.
Meanwhile, it was all said with one word, but both of them were like doing interpretive dance.
I feel like it was an entire conversation in just one raised eyebrow. Like, that's enough to kind of have that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The two
Yeah.
of them just look at each other side eye, like,
Yep. Exactly.
all right. So the next part of the race, I'm trying to remember what it was. Because there was the water, there was the desert, and there was a third one. And like I said, my notes are all junked up right now.
Let's see if did we talk about it in a previous session? I may have written something
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, the mayor told us it was
Yeah.
the regular treetop, the water, and the land or the desert.
Right,
Okay, so
right.
we
Yeah,
talked-
Yep.
that's the
Yes.
last part. Well, I don't like that. Regular treetop is boring, so we're gonna do something even better. All right. So you get through the tree portion, the little interchange. You're heading back towards Tree View at this point. It's way off in the distance, but you can see it. And as you come over this part of the normal trees, you see huge gaps in the trees. And there are massive rope, like hanging bridges, like suspension bridges, big enough for ships to cross. But they are rickety. The ropes are frayed, the boards are half rotted. And as you're approaching, you see, making his grand return, Ixo shoots through the trees, still screaming as he's corkscrewing through. But unfortunately, with the inability to turn, he does not go straight across, like from tree side to tree side. He like hits a branch, and you see him go, and like Anakin Skywalker, like shoo. He's like,
Yep.
Oh dear.
shit, blasting
like-
off again.
Straight up.
Not straight up, but at an angle.
Oh.
At an angle towards the finish line,
No,
or
no.
No,
Not at
just,
all.
just
Not
an
at
odd
all.
angle.
okay,
Yeah,
good to know.
it's kind of one of those, like, Cerise is driving, you all see and hear this, and then you watch Ixo take off to the right or something. He's just like, what?
Watch out for the. Oh, too late. Oh.
Should have focused on the steering. Bow!
You really should have.
But Priscilla, catching up on Cerise, you see through the spyglass a black, thick, billowing smoke as Red's ship comes out of nowhere, still smoldering. Like, they did not put it completely out, so he's like got this jet trail of black smoke as he's making a last ditch effort to try and get ahead of Cerise.
I mean, all I have to do is just use the octopus arms and wave down on Kanoko and then point in his direction, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna see the billowing black smoke.
and then I have something I want to do with the fact that the ship is still smoldering. You know how, if you have an ignition source, how you can create a bomb out of flour simply because it is particulate matter suspended in air? I have spores. I would really like to launch a bunch of spores.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, I would. At
Oh my
at
gosh.
Red's ship. And I feel like if I do this right, if I time it right, the explosion may actually kind of push us from behind and give us a little bit of extra oomph, you know?
Okay.
I like this.
It's like
I like this.
action movie style
Yeah.
where like you see
Yes.
the giant explosion behind as like
Yep.
the heroes like move forward, but in this case instead of like walking cool guy style, it's Cerise and Kanoko coming like blasting towards the camera.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's almost like that.
Like over the crest of a
motorcycle-
hill, like jumping towards the camera.
Yeah. It's like one of those motorcycles
Oh
with
my gosh.
the explosion behind it, and they're just like
Yep.
suspended in air.
Yep.
You're gonna like if that happens, you're gonna hear like Prixiglos go like, man, what did Kanoko eat? I'm not gonna know that it was a chemical reaction.
True. The question I have is how close is Red to the Zephyr?
To the Echo or to the Zephyr?
To the Zephyr.
Oh shit.
Well, also because y'all are heading to, because there's not another like ending spot. This is kind of the end of the race, so you're pretty much heading back to Treeview at this point to wait at the finish line. So I'm gonna say that it's not close enough to like damage the ship. Maybe send some smoldering spores onto the deck, but that's about it. So, Red ship, indeed, as Kanoko intended, detonates. But it does not projectile you forward like you're expecting. The fire, the explosion, the blast ring, because I can't think of its actual name right now. It like sends trees and waves rippling everywhere, and the rope bridge that you all are on snaps.
Oh shit.
I would like let's see, I have danger sense in case of this. I am this is gonna be so dumb. The grappling hook, Cerise is gonna use the grappling hook, put it around like most of the Echo, and send the hook onto like a treetop and sort of Spider-Man
Yes.
the Echo
Yes.
onto
Like
the next
the
bridge.
explosion is happening and you all are swinging. It's like very
Spider-Man
much,
style.
yeah, it's like the
Yes.
Matrix when they're swinging from the building and like the helicopter's
Uh-huh.
exploding
Helicopter.
behind them.
Yep.
And like
And-
just landing on the next bridge.
It gets even more epic than that, because as you swing and arc, you're able to let go, like get the grappling hook to let go, and your momentum continues you flying through the air, clearing the rest of the gap and all the other bridges and everything. So you land on the safe side, and you're able to continue the rest of the way to Treeview.
Oh
You
my
pretty
God.
much finished the
m-
race.
Music background sound to that would be as they're swinging in, Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball.
Yes.
Like as they're coming into the finish line swinging.
That's awesome.
We had totally different ideas because I was actually thinking thinking of like one of the Spider-Man theme songs.
Mm.
Now, the Echo and Cerise and Kanoko crossed the finish line like 2 minutes before any other racer. That's how far ahead you all were. So tell me how you come into the finish line.
Well, I guess having just done that, there's probably some like singe marks from the blast on like Cerise's outfit. She don't care right now. So like there's just like a little bit of that leftover explosion smoke like following us behind as we're coming right in, and we're like with the last bridge, Cerise kind of uses the last like lip of it as sort of a little ramp to kind of send them flying, and so they're coming in to the finish line sort of flying.
Yes.
And
With
then,
the little capes flapping behind
Yes.
us.
yes. And then once over the finish line, they land, and Cerise kind of does this big loop donut.
The victory lap.
And,
Victory lap.
and then stops at next to the Zephyr.
Does like a drift stop though? Like, you
Yeah.
know, the thing where they go sideways? Yeah, like that.
Yeah, does a full-on drift stop. Just
Yep.
looking cool as all
The-
get out.
The
Yeah.
crowd is going absolutely wild. They are yeah. Whoa. They're loving it. Like the Zephyr is like number 1 right now. It's gonna be all the talk of the town.
Cerise is just like arms spread out, just like standing there victoriously. The spectral bits are have become those anime star sparkles all around her. She is feeling great. This is the most action she has seen in a very long time.
I'm
She
going
is
to add
just
to the anime
taking it.
sparkles with some actual sparkles. I stole some of Prixilla's glitter into a storm. I'm going to launch it straight up in the air so we have like glitter kind of, you know, and sparkling in the sunlight and everything.
I love that.
So sorry. Now he's
And
biting me
in his in his like thrill and like, oh my god, we're fucking on, his excitement, Will like grabs Priscilla and gives her a big hug.
That's got to hurt.
He whispers, ow.
Oh no!
I gently extract myself from Will.
Things you never thought you would ever hear.
Does
Uh-huh.
Prixilla's spines break off like, you know, porcupine spines or what? Like, is Will a pincushion now, or does he just have lots of holes from where he's...
He
I-
has lots of holes.
Okay.
He's hurting. We're gonna definitely have to bandage him everywhere.
Poor guy.
It's just like, you know how like when something hurts and you just hold still but you still walk like it's gonna help. He starts walking towards the infirmary and he's like, worth it.
Aww.
And that's where we're gonna end our episode for this evening. Next time we play, we'll talk to the mayor. We'll find a little bit more about the underground gambling and what the hell the prize is for this race. But thank you all very much for joining us.
There'll be 2 sets of stickers.
Yeah,
Sampling of
there's gonna be some tea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't you judge
couple
me.
of dice.
Definitely. They're loaded though. Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you to these super awesome creatives. Please follow their link trees. Get over there, give them the likes, the follows, the hearts, everything. You know, Crow's doing some really good stuff with the Twitch streaming, getting back into it. So definitely go check that out. This has been a wild ride from start to finish. So I look forward to our next episode. We will probably have a couple more cast members back with us, so things might be even more chaotic. Don't forget to use your channel points. Thank you very much. Bye, everybody. See you later. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, no. I screwed up. This one.
Time for the credits. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Scan this QR to come along. Together we are so strong. Our Discord is a second home. Hang with us and you'll never be alone. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming.